Hey everybody, just a little follow-up to my previous post talking about survivalist retirement. One of the examples I want to give for survivalist retirement is when I retire, I want to. I have a garden out back. If you haven't seen my videos on gardening, go ahead and see them. For gardening, I'm going to expand my garden and expand my raised beds and maybe put in some corn or somewhere where the garden is maybe doubled or tripled or whatnot, and just live off of that. And I have plenty of equipment for canning and all the supplies and everything like that. So what I'm going to do for next year is do a little bit more to improve the soil. So my soil is really crappy soil. I didn't have any when I moved into the house. There was zero. Somebody took pity on me, gave me about an inch of topsoil, which was great. I managed to double the topsoil to 2 to 3 inches, but I really want to get the roots down and get that really, then fix the nitrogen, fix the carbon, fix the phosphorus, the calcium, nitrogen, carbon, calcium, and get all that in there. But I don't want to go and put a whole bunch of weed and feed on there and try to do that artificially with artificial nitrogen and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do is, my plan is, I haven't had any weed and feed out back in 12 years. 13 years now. And so that's helped, since if you put weed and feed in your yard, then it has graze on in it. It has chemicals that suppress everything except grass. And what do we want to do when we do gardening when we retire? When I do gardening when I retire, is grow things other than grass. And grass grows best in my raised garden beds, by the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to aid the grass that's out there, because I had pasture grass out there one year, and that turned out pretty well. And so I'm going to improve on that, and I'm going to put in a seed that fixes nitrogen and fixes carbon into the soil and promotes grass growth and puts root growth all the way down, more than a few inches down into the soil. So I want to both improve my soil and slow down the water and have a better water absorption. So that's my personal goal. I have a plan for it. I have a relatively inexpensive plan for it. I plan to do it myself, and that's one of the things that I'm going to do that is going to improve my benefit for when I retire. This thing is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen this year. It's going to start improving this year. It's going to improve more next year and improve more the year after. And hopefully by the time I retire, it's going to be ready. And that's what we're talking about. Just going in and making sure that when it's time to retire, or when I stop working, knock on wood, it's going to be a good time, that everything will be ready for me to cut the cord, to retire and retire well, and I would just step into retirement rather than fall flat on my face in retirement. But anyways, okay, so that's an example, something that I wanted to share with you tonight, and yeah, it's planned now, and it might take years to fulfill, but I have a plan. I saw an opportunity. There was a problem with the opportunity. I have a plan. I'm executing the plan, and hopefully by the time I retire, I will reap the benefit of doing what I'm doing for food, and I won't have to go to the store as much, so I don't have to burn gas as much. I won't have to spend as much on the store. And I'll have a good time. I got the exercise going, and hopefully everything will be okay. Knock on wood. Right, exactly, knock on wood. All right, so that's all I have for now. All right, take care. Bye.